I would next like to show you 3 cool new on-the-go travel games. First up, Are We There Yet? This simple and fun travel game for the whole family can best be described as I Spy on the Road. It comes with 108 double-sided small travel cards. The objective of the game is to accumulate the most cards. Each player will start with 5 cards. The instructions say to start with the blue side when traveling to your destination and use the yellow side on the return trip. Now you try to spot the item or action described on one of your cards. And as you do, point the item out, put the card aside, and get another card. Now some of the objects or actions are fairly easy to spot, like a church or other religious building, or a mailbox, or a children's playground. While other cards are not as common, like a fallen or leaning tree, telephone, or power pole, a jet stream mark in the sky, or tire marks in the mud, grass, or snow. Even other cards require more careful observation, like a person checking in their rear or side view mirror, or a person reading in a vehicle, or a license plate with no 2 letters or numbers the same. Shortcut cards are also included, which a player can trade in along with any difficult card in their hand. The player must then draw 2 more cards to replace the 1 card traded in. The cards and the instructions are in English, French, and Spanish. And the handy card-shaped pouch makes it easy to keep everything together. Also very easy to spot and to toss into your car. Are We There Yet? Is age graded for 6 years and up. Next is Travel Blurt, a travel version of the rapid word recall game we offered a few seasons ago. The game comes in a nifty tin box. Included are 75 double-sided word cards, each with 2 levels of difficulty, stored in a handy card holder. The objective is to be the first player or team to reach 12 points, and you earn points by blurting out the correct word after hearing the clue. The side with the stars on the card is easier. For example, the easy clues: one of the long flexible limbs of an octopus or squid, tentacle. Someone who writes something such as a book, author. Flames, heat, and light produced by burning, fire. The more difficult side: to land an aircraft or water in an emergency, ditch. A bunch of threads tied at one end and used as a decoration, tassel. A heavy sword with a curved blade and 1 cutting edge, saber. The inside of the box lid functions as a magnetic scoreboard. As you earn points, you move ahead accordingly on the scoreboard with your magnetic colored token. Now, some clues on the card are marked as special one-on-one challenges. The player or team to the left of the dealer can choose another player or team to challenge. If the challenger answers correctly first, then he moves 2 spaces ahead, and the player challenged moves back 2 spaces. If the challenged player answers correctly first, both players remain where they are. The instructions include a couple advanced play options as well. Now, if you happen to have the Blurt board game, Travel Blurt has 450 new words, and it's designed to be used as an add-on pack to the board game. Travel Blurt is age graded for 10 years and up. Next is Solitaire Chess Brain Fitness, a single-player logic puzzle that combines the rules of traditional chess and peg solitaire. The objective is to move and capture the chess pieces until only one piece remains on your challenge card. It's okay if you've never played chess before. The movement rules for each of the chess pieces is illustrated in the instruction guide. This is actually a great way to learn a bit about the game of chess. Now, to get started, you'll choose a challenge card and place your chess pieces to match the illustrations on the board. Move your pieces one at a time according to the traditional chess movements, and each move must result in a captured piece. Let's try challenge number 3. So as pictured, I'll place my pawn, a bishop, a knight, the horse piece, and a rook. Okay, now I know my bishop can move diagonally in any direction on the blue squares. So first I'll move forward and take the knight off the board. Then I'll move in the other direction and remove the pawn. And finally, one more space to remove the rook. And my bishop is the only piece remaining. Now let's try the first intermediate challenge. Here we go. Once again, I have a pawn, I have a bishop, a rook, a knight, and this one calls for a queen. Okay, I think I want to try to use my knight. Now, if you recall, the knight moves in an L shape. 2 spaces, 1 space over. I capture my pawn. Now the knight again will move this direction, 2 spaces, 1 space, removes the bishop. Now I'm going to move to my queen, and the queen can move in any direction, so I'm going to move diagonally and capture the knight. And finally the queen can capture the rook. And once again I have 1 piece remaining. There are 80 challenges in total with 4 progressive levels of play. The cards are spiral bound, very conveniently, and the pieces store neatly inside the box. Solitaire Chess Brain Fitness is great for all ages, 8 years and up.